Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and take attendance here. So if I say your name, just please let me know that you're here. I can mark you present. Let me see. I might butcher this. I'm sorry. El Kawamo?
El Kawama.
Oh, okay. All right. This is El Presidente.
Presidente.
Okay. And then I got what the fuck? Is El Pitudo?
Presente.
Tell me when to go, baby.
The Alley Podcast.
Welcome to the Alley, episode 74. Bienvenidos a El Callejón, episodio 73.
No, 74.
Oh, 74, 60 y todos. Tenemos dos participantes. No, just playing. We don't have.
I was about to say, chill.
You start announcing it.
Nico's already lost.
Just
I know,
start-
I'm already
Well, you don't know
lost, bro.
Spanish?
A little bit. I'm pocho as fuck.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
We have one return. Miguel, actually, you announce because I'm kind of muffled today.
We got two guests up in the building today. We got a familiar face. Danny's back in the cut.
Hello.
What's up, Dr. Shu? And then the boy, we got Nico up in here visiting for the first time. How do you feel, Nick?
Pretty good, bro. It's been a minute.
Are you nervous at all?
Not really.
No?
Nah.
You don't look like it. Damn, chill.
I don't really care.
Because
this
now I'm
food-
used to the camera.
Yeah,
This
I'm used
fool's
to the
off
camera.
he's off 40s, bro.
All 40s, bro. I got it in the bag.
Yeah,
over
sipping
there.
his 40.
The Charger jersey gives them powers.
It does. The breeze.
Drew Brees, baby.
Brand
They
new.
should have given them powers.
I wish.
Stop talking shit. Nico's still a fan, too.
I'm still a
Loyal.
fan.
It's okay, bro. I know everybody is.
San Diego, though.
you
San
a fan?
Diego.
Chargers?
Are you a Charger there?
Nah.
That's crazy. Huh?
You know what? I don't really watch football, though. I've never really watched football.
I did. I joined a fantasy league
Oh, really?
at Thorn. Yeah. I'm like,
Do you
bro.
know-
They were like, "Hey, you trying to join?" I was like, "I honestly don't fucking like know shit."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Nah, just join. It's only $20." I was like, "You know what? Worst case, I lose $20. Best case, I make about I don't know. I think it's like at least 10 of us. I make 200.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's
That's
not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
I'm in like 3 leagues.
Is there any punishment for the biggest loser?
I don't know. I hope not. Not
Yeah,
that I know. of,
usually they
'cause
do.
I could low key be the biggest loser.
Damn.
I drafted Jalen Hurts as my number one pick.
Ooh.
I was
That's actually not
That's
a
a
bad
good
pick,
one.
bro.
I was
a good
gonna
one.
draft Joe Burrow, but he's injured,
He's injured.
so I don't know if that was the best idea to go down early.
I've always wanted to do that. Have you ever done
I've
that?
done it. I
Yeah.
did it. I'm in like 3 right now.
Oh, really? Oh, you're doing it right now this season?
Yeah, I do them all every year with my homies in high school.
That's fresh.
Bro,
I've always
I don't
wanted to
know.
get into
Hey,
it.
straight up, how do
Yeah.
people wrestle in this shit? This shit is actually really, really hot.
That's what they were saying, bro.
To be fair, this is a 12. It's like a $12 match.
Those are probably custom, the ones at Mexico.
Yeah, they
bro.
probably get like really like their face perfectly and
Yeah,
stuff.
they measure that shit
Yeah.
up.
Fucking cow leather and shit.
Dude,
Like,
Mexican wrestling is whole nother
Dog.
level, bro.
Nah, they be beating each other's asses for
Yeah,
real.
straight
They be
up.
hurting each other for real.
I love that shit. Danny just came back. Well, we were planning to have Danny on because he just came back from his Ciudad de Mexico trip. This was in the capital.
CDMX.
Hey, did they look like us, Danny? Did they look like
Who's
us over
us?
Oh, that's a good question, actually. I feel like they all look gringo, but they're not, you know?
Oh yeah, a lot of them are pretty like light skin. They say "osea" a lot.
A lot.
What the hell
Osea.
is that?
It's just I don't know.
I
It's
don't
like-
even know.
It's like a pause for them.
Oh,
They'll be
really?
like "osea."
O sea,
Yeah,
and
like
they
little
always have
fresas.
like little fresita voice.
Yeah. They all wear like what's that one like?
Birkenstocks.
No. It's like new. It's like all white shoe. They have like a V, but it's like all
it
the
Versace?
Europeans wear it. You know what I'm talking about?
the VEGJA brand.
Yes, Veja.
Veja or whatever.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is that? What do
Yeah,
they look like?
dude.
Like Converse?
No, they're just like a white sneaker, and that just has like a V.
You know what they remind me of? The shoe with the star on it that was popping off a year or two ago.
Oh,
with
The goose? Something
Yes.
goose?
Remind me kind of like that.
Yeah, it's like
the
that.
style, like just like rich, like a rich,
Yeah.
like a rich.
We'll talk about that, but I was gonna ask you about the traveling. How'd it go? How's the trip itself? Like going there and back?
It's not bad, dude. I recommend it to everybody. I think the flight there is like 3 hours and some change
You
from
guys
TJ.
flew out from TJ?
From TJ, and then made a playlist. I was there, no
Vibing?
problem. Yeah, chilling. And then on the way back, same thing. We just caught turbulence and like a baby crying on our flight, which is the worst.
A
I
baby
hate that.
crying.
That.
Yeah, dude, it's the worst.
The whole flight.
Whole
Like
3-hour
half the
flight?
flight. Yeah, and I was like, get me
Hell
out of
no.
here.
Noise canceling AirPods, baby.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Facts.
But no, the trip in its entirety was sick. You definitely need like 2 weeks to do a lot of stuff out there. Like we only went for 4-5 days. Like it was enough, but there's just so much to see. Like it's insane.
You were telling us about the Airbnb. That shit was sick, huh?
Yeah,
It was
they-
a bigger size house?
It was like an apartment. It was like renovated, like basically brand new. We had to tap the screen, like the glass door to get in.
Damn.
Like we had like a key card type deal.
Sick.
It was super dope. We had like a doorman, which is weird.
Oh, you got a doorman?
Yeah, we had a doorman.
That's kind of fire. They had their own
Damn.
Alfredo.
Yeah, we had yeah, basically.
They had an Alfredo
Got
there,
it,
bro.
Alfred?
No, but they were really nice. Like they offered to take our stuff in like a couple hours before. You know how the Airbnb has check-ins? Like usually it's later, like 3 p.m.
Yeah.
They're like, no, just leave it here. You guys go do whatever, and then just come check in after.
Sick.
Super welcoming. I think, like, you know, in like cities, people are like super busy and like don't say hi. You know, if you're like in rural Mexico or like smaller towns, everybody says what's up. They're like, oh, hey, what's up?
For
Like,
sure.
I didn't feel that in the city. Like when people walk by and stuff,
Like, all polite and shit.
they are polite, but they don't say what's up.
Did it feel like Nueva
Oh.
York?
No, you know what I'm saying?
Nueva
Oh
York?
yeah.
Like if you go to like a smaller town, everybody's like, yo, what's up? How you doing?
Well, look, that's summertime for me. Mexico City is like literally half my clientele, and out of the half, I dislike about 90% of them.
Yeah.
They're not the most polite, the most polite people in the world. They're
Yeah.
very demanding. That's why, though, for example, like the whole doorman shit you were saying, you had that shit at an Airbnb. So that means the fuckers that live there or own that property have that motherfucker on deck for their whole lives.
Yeah, dude.
And so that's why when they be coming into my fucking restaurant, their little kids are over here calling me Joven and shit.
You're lying.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
It be crazy out here sometimes, bro.
But I mean, you were with like a group of your friends, right? So you didn't really need to interact with a lot of people
What do you mean?
because you guys were out and about together. You guys had each other's company, plus.
Yeah.
Oh no, but I'm not saying like that they were like rude to him. He's just saying how they didn't say what's up, and I'm just like, yeah, it makes
Yeah.
sense because me knowing them now, like they're not the most like polite people
Yeah.
necessarily. They're very direct.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Very
no,
direct.
actually, dude, story. At the airport in TJ, we were just chilling. We were there really fucking early, like hours early, because I don't know why. Regardless, we got at the bar, chilling, kicking it, and there's this like super wealthy like Mexican dude. That fool had like Prada shades. It was like 8 p.m., but he had shades on, like in a suit, whatever. And that
Hair
fool,
slicked back.
yeah. And like that fool was being all rude to the bartender, like, "Hey,
I'm telling you, bro.
Airport,
I'm
dude.
telling you,
Snapping,
bro.
bro?
Those
Yeah,
Mexico
dude.
City
Hell
dudes
no.
they're built differently.
And he
man.
was like on the phone, like he was trying to get the attention. I'm like, dude, you're on the phone. Finish your fucking call,
Right.
and then talk to him, or like vice versa.
Rude as hell.
But he was just being rude as fuck, and I'm like, damn, that's annoying.
How were the vibras over there though? How was it like? What you guys get into during the daytime?
A lot of walking around, dude. I had the gnarliest shin splint. I had to stop. Shout out Moser, fucking like sitting with me. I walked miles, and then it just gave out, and I was like, fuck. And I sat there for like 5 minutes. Never felt that way in my life. That shit hurt. But just walking around, man, honestly, eating good. Eating
Dude, the food looked
real
bomb.
food. Like real, like non-GMO shit. Like Fucking avocados look like a real avocado out there. Fucking everything looks nice. Everything looks organic. Tortillas, a mano,
Yeah.
everything, man. Eating like a king too. Like, and I didn't even spend that much. Like,
That was my next question, actually. Because I feel like you guys went to some like uppity places sometimes, or no?
yeah, a couple times.
Like high end, you know?
Yeah, but it was like a high end cocktail. Like we went, I guess, to one of the best bars in like Mexico City. It was less than a regular cocktail here. Like you know, you go to like a
Fancy place,
like
yeah.
a Craft and Commerce
It's like
or a
$18.
fucking Polite. It was like 15, which is still cheaper than like a mid cocktail here.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, dude, there's just so much stuff. Especially where we were at, we were in a place called Roma, and it's basically like fucking North Park ish of like Mexico.
Right.
But there's like food every corner, coffee every corner, drinks every corner, jazz bars, you name it, dude.
Damn.
Everything.
Hey, what's the taco scene like? Straight up.
Tacos?
Dude, so here's the thing. I think because it was our first time, everybody wanted to kind of ball out and like not eat like
Shit.
not shit,
not
but
shit.
not shit. It's still good food. Like we didn't want to eat. They didn't want to eat street
No
food.
street food.
Right. But towards the end of it, we're like, damn, we don't got any pesos left. We gotta fucking eat from the street. But dude, that shit's so
Bro,
good,
I feel
bro.
like their street food might
It's
be
so
the best
good.
thing.
Probably better.
It's gas, bro. We had I had a torta, fucking like less than $2 with a drink with a coca.
Nice.
So fire. The only tacos we had was like, it kind of looked like fucking tacos el gordo type deal, but I guess it was like super good. The only one in Mexico City. The other one is in like Michoacan or something.
Damn.
But it was nice. That one was open super late. That's probably like the fadery spot. It's just open till like 4:30 in the morning.
Damn. Yeah, talk about that. How was the bender? 4-day bender?
4 days.
Dude, it was just too much, man. Like the first night I came back because I was just tired. We flew like a red eye. We got there at like 5 a.m.
Damn.
And then we didn't sleep. We just kept going. Like
Until the night.
till the night. We kept going the whole night, right? It's whatever. It's 5 p.m. and like we're gonna rally. So we went out. I'd only stayed out till like 1:30. I was like, dude, I'm gassed. I gotta go home. And then these fools stayed
Those
out till
motherfuckers
like,
know how to party, though.
these fools went out till like 4.
Yo, mind you, real quick, not to interrupt you, there's an altitude change in Mexico City.
Is there?
Yeah, it's super high up.
It's a super high altitude.
Yep.
Yep.
So you're saying you get drunk faster or what?
Probably.
Yeah,
just
you
like
should.
differences in it?
Thin air, bro.
Theoretically,
Thin
yeah,
air,
you
bro.
should.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
thin
you
air.
should. It's like when people go play, when teams here go play in
Yeah,
Denver.
like football.
In Denver, like your basketball, same shit. Like they get fucked up quicker.
Yeah,
Hey, you
Mile
know
High
what? That
Stadium.
makes so much sense because, like, on the third day, I felt like I was gonna die, bro. Like, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
No, the
Yeah,
altitude
it's
in
thin.
Mexico is a thing.
Yeah,
air.
and it's like hella smoggy and shit.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, am I dying? Like, I felt bad. I felt pretty bad.
felt like Miguel.
What do you mean?
Low key.
Damn.
Asthma?
Right now.
You got
You
asthma?
have asthma?
No, dude. You're just saying fucking dying on the inside,
a
rotting because of all the
deteriorating.
drinking. Like,
Oh, I thought you had asthma. No, I legit felt like just out of breath. And it would just trip me out because I was like,
I know your ass got some good flicks. You got a little album coming or what?
I don't know, maybe. We'll see. I think I got like maybe like
How
5
many,
or 6.
how many rolls did you take? 2?
No, I think I shot 5.
5 rolls?
Damn.
Nice. It's a lot.
Yeah.
We about to see some good flicks on IG.
Maybe. I'll probably save it for like a show.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah, I don't really want to post that stuff on Instagram.
What's the best shit you had to eat over there?
Dude, that's so tough, but where we lived, there's literally around the corner, there's 2 restaurants that we went to. I think one's called Paromo. Best fish Baja taco I've ever had in my life.
Damn.
Hands down. Gas. So good. And then next door was like, I forgot what the restaurant was called, but they just asked if you were like vegan or if you had any
Allergies?
Dietary
allergies.
restrictions.
And they're like, all right, we don't have a menu, so we're just going to sling you plates.
Damn.
So you paid by plate. Like,
Sick.
like
Yeah, one of those
80,
kind
it ranged from like 80 pesos to like 130, which is
That's cheap.
It's like $4 or $5 a plate.
What's the exchange rate
So-
right now?
Wait, so you just get
It's bad.
random shit?
Is it?
Yeah,
What's it called?
I forgot. I'll look it up.
That's
I was
crazy.
like, I'm gonna go
but
there.
literally, they're like, yeah, the chef just makes it like as long as you're not allergic or like if you're vegan, let us know. We can
Yeah,
make you
it's like
vegan
kind of family
dichos.
style. Everyone shares, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
So they're just slinging us food. We like.
That's
we-
kind of
we
that's kind of
finished.
dope.
I was like, dude, this is sick. Like,
Hey, best fucking club, best ambiente way. Where'd you guys have the most fun? That you remember?
there's this place called Departamento. That place was gas. I don't know who recommended it. Somebody did, but we went twice. The first time we were there, it was pretty early. Like it just opened. They opened at 11. I think they
Damn.
go to like 4. But I was like, no, let's go somewhere else. And we ended up stumbling across like a speakeasy. There's like a lady outside. She's like, speakeasy. Like,
Wait,
What
no,
the
wait.
fuck?
what?
Swear.
The hell?
Speakeasy?
yeah, like that. Exactly like that.
Speakeasy?
Exactly like that.
That's crazy.
And we swung around and we're like, fuck it, let's go back. The speakeasy, like imagine you open the door right to the front. The speakeasy door is like a lavanderia.
Like a washer machine?
Yeah, like a washing machine. Like, do you know the
Yeah,
OG,
yeah.
like they're stacked?
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
You open it and you go through like a
Sick.
room.
Good
to the
ass
back.
cocktails or what?
Right there, they just had mezcal and beer.
Sick.
So, yeah, that was cool. And then we were there for a bit, and then we went to Departamento.
Oh, you guys went back,
We went back just because we didn't want to get there at 11. So there's going to be like nobody in there.
and then the party was on. at
Yeah,
that
so at like, I think we went back at like 12-ish, 12:30. And we got in, and we didn't realize, because we heard stuff from like up top. And the door DJ was like, oh yeah, by the way, there's 3 floors. There's 3 DJs. So there's
What the
bottom
fuck?
floor,
Damn.
second floor, and then- so-
rooftop.
yeah, and the rooftop. So the first floor was like, I don't know, like rock and roll type shit. Second floor was house.
Sick.
Sick. And then the third, what they were having like 70s, 80s night.
That's fucking dope.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So I guess the equivalent, I would say, is like somewhere, I don't know.
Downtown.
No, maybe like more PB vibe.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay,
It was
okay.
like a mixture of both.
How were the people, bro? Was a lot of people? You seen a lot of people like your age? You know?
Yeah, there's people even like older than us, like 30s, out partying and stuff. Like
Damn.
it was pretty lively, and there was like all sorts of people too. There's like rocker foos. There's like people in like suits and shit. Like everything.
Oh shit! Yeah, it was a mixture.
Mix.
Yeah. But yeah, there's 3 floors, and we didn't go to the bottom floor because it wasn't like that crazy. But we jumped from like the 3rd to the 2nd, and it was nice. Like it was dope.
Sick, bro.
And here's a funny thing: is they don't really have a lot of cocktails that they have here. Like they have their own like spin on it. So one of the homies was like, "Yo, what do you guys have?" I joked around. I'm like, "Get him an AMF," and they're like, "¿Qué?"
Like, what is that?
They're like, "What's that?" And they're like, ¿Qué es eso? And I'm like, "Oh, it's this and that with like whatever the blue liqueur."
They're probably like, ugh.
And they're like, "Wow, we never heard of that." Like, and they're like, "Yeah, that gets you messed up like in the
Hell yeah.
States." And then they're like, "The closest thing we have to that is what's the other one that's like that?"
Long Island
Oh,
iced tea.
Long
Yes.
Long Island
So
iced
they're
tea.
like,
not Nico knowing.
Oh, those are, oh my god.
Those other ones,
Nah.
sex on the beach.
Oh yeah.
Long Island iced teas are crazy,
Yeah. So
bro.
you guys were fucked.
dude. Well, they were like,
Fadery.
they're like, "We haven't even put this on the menu." I'm like, "Dude, this shit's like normal out here."
Yeah, out here it's normal.
It's
Everybody
like
got it.
normal. But they got that, and then we were on the 2nd floor. Like the DJ was getting down. She was really good. We were vibing to her, and then yeah, it was good. It was dope. Everybody had fun. Everybody's dancing. It was nice. It was dope.
Hell yeah, bro.
Site wise, did you guys go? Because what there's like some dope sites to check out over there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. We went to the Basilica, which is like the big
Church?
The big church,
The big
huh?
church
Yeah,
that's
I've
like
seen that.
known, like the OG Virgen.
Yeah.
Like that's where she appeared.
Giant.
and stuff. Giant, dude. That shit was beautiful.
Independencia.
Yeah, dude. That shit. It felt like, I don't know. It was weird. I don't know how to
Like
describe
you
it.
felt like an aura, like a.
I felt, yeah. I felt, yeah.
Damn.
It was weird. It tripped me out. Even my homies too. They're like, dude, like it feels different, but not like in a bad way. Like it feels
holy.
good.
Like you want to like respect it kind of in a way to like.
Yeah,
you
but
get
I
that
think
kind
some of the
vibe?
homies even cried.
Really.
Damn.
Damn.
It was a trip.
The Holy Ghost got him.
And then they were having mass, and then there's like the OG one. So they built the new one, which is the big one, and then there's the OG one that's, if you look at it at an angle, it's all fucking sideways,
Oh shit.
like because of the earthquakes and stuff that always
yeah.
happen. It's sideways, and when you walk in, dude, it feels like you're like faded, because it's like you're fighting it, because
Yeah.
it's all like this. You walk in, and you're like
The floor's
leaning
all
forward.
messed
Yeah,
up.
the floors are all messed up. And there's like OG artwork, like everything. It's
That's
it's
cool.
insane. But yeah, that was one of them. I'm trying to think of something else. We went to like a lot of museums. There's a lot of parks out there. People just kick it at the park, kind of like New York. That's cool.
New York.
What else? I'm trying to think.
10 out of 10 would recommend though.
I would.
You going back?
People, I feel like people are scared of going. I'm like, dude, it's a no-brainer.
That's like the after like the islands and shit over in Mexico, like Tulum and shit. I think that's Mexico City is like the one place I really want to hit over there.
Yeah, I recommend it to anybody, whatever race. Like, it's sick. It's really cool.
So are they like hella lighter than me? The homies there, like the main
Yeah.
population.
Well, so here's the
Yeah.
thing. It's like it's kind of like here where like say you go from like Barrio, and then you go to like La Jolla. Like there's just those neighborhoods. You could walk to those different neighborhoods. One's called Polanco, I think, and that's like La Jolla, rich people driving Benzes. And as soon as you walk into there, like you already know like this is like the rich,
Yeah, they have their vibe.
like this is rich.
Hey, for my own sanity, bro. What soccer jersey did you see out there more? America, Pumas, or Cruz Azul? Keep it G with me, bro.
Honestly, I saw more.
Watch your words.
I saw a lot of Cruz Azul.
Sons of bitch.
Does that make sense though, Hyder? You
Well,
would
there's
think?
3 teams.
Nah.
They have 3
Nah.
teams.
They have 3 teams.
What would you expect?
America.
America.
There's America
That's
too.
like all Mexico, America.
They have more championships. Just saying.
Yeah.
I saw a lot. I saw just like the Selección jerseys.
Oh
Just
yeah,
like
see,
Mexico.
that makes more sense than anything.
I didn't know they have F1 there.
Yeah, they have the big F1 race
Yeah,
up in there,
dude.
bro.
They do.
They
They
have
have
the at Mexico
fucking
City F1 race.
F1 in
There's
Yeah.
F1 in Mexico City.
That's
Yeah.
one of the big races over
What
there in
the
Mexico.
fuck?
Yeah. It's so much, man. Like,
Shout out that one beaner. There's this one guy that is like top notch right now. I forget
Yeah.
who he races
Oh.
with.
A Mexican?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
top
Mexican.
notch.
No way.
Isn't it Sergio Perez?
Is that him?
might
I
be
think
him.
though. Checo
I forget
Perez?
who he races for though. I think I think it's Ferrari. I think,
Yeah.
Damn.
but that fool's beast right now. That's cool.
No, I think if I had a remote job or like a steady paying job, I would live out there.
Oh really?
Damn, like
sure.
that for real?
Damn.
100%.
Hey, so we're gonna have to go then. That's sick.
I've been telling you, motherfucker.
Damn.
It's a lot cheaper than New York. I don't want to say it's like visually nice, but there's a lot of history to it. There's good food. There's literally a lot of stuff.
You're gonna see all the homies from what is it from the Black Panther? What are the other fuckers? The Tawakans?
The what?
Oh, the
The
fucking
Tawakans.
Tawakans.
You gotta see the homie Namor.
yeah, the food with the gills or what?
Yeah.
Everything in the water.
Dead.
Bro, and you honestly, you don't even have to ball out. Like, you could just street food. Street food. There's like fresh fruit everywhere. Fresh anything on the street, and it's fire. It's so good, man.
I had a joke, but I'm gonna have to wait till off air. I can't say it on there.
Are we doing on time? I haven't seen.
22,
we're
you're
solid.
good.
We're solid.
Okay, cool.
Dude, we had like fresh mango for like $2, like a whole cup.
That's crazy, bro. I buy it for like $10. at the
Yeah,
corner of
Over
my
here,
pad.
man.
I know, straight up.
Expensive.
That shit's bomb though. Still, shout out to the people in the corner right there.
Yeah.
Nico, where have you been in Mexico?
I've been Puerto Vallarta like 3 times. TJ a lot.
Yeah.
In high school.
Vallarta's tight.
Vallarta is tight, bro. The last time I went,
Where's that?
I woke up on a boat
Where is that?
in Jalisco.
Oh,
On
is
the
that
coast
what
of
it's at?
Jalisco.
That's just low key like being in America. There's so many white people up in that.
Oh,
bitch.
really?
Vallarta?
Because it's a
my
tourist.
God.
Oh, that's
Hell
what I was
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
say.
there's a lot of
That's
white
more
people there.
touristy than Mexico
Yeah, yeah.
City. There's a lot of people that are from here that live there, but not because of tourism, but because they have a job there.
Oh.
There's like a lot of business
It
that
would
goes
make
down
sense.
there.
It would make sense for Mexico City to be
Yeah.
like an actual business.
Yeah, it's like a hard.
It's like a
business.
New York of Mexico.
Yeah,
for sure.
ass-
yeah.
No, for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that any other city in Mexico is probably.
yeah.
Not compared to
Hey,
that.
transportation? Just driving everywhere?
Well,
Well,
I
you
know
guys
they
said you
have
were walking.
I know they have subways and stuff, but I didn't want to get on it just because I have my phone and shit. I know you get like pickpocketed a lot in the subways.
Out there.
Pickpocket.
But in
Atención.
honesty, we either walked or got an Uber and split between 4 people. So
Chilling.
cheap.
Yeah.
Man, it's cheap down there
Anytime at
anyway.
night, cheap. During the day, cheap. It's not like when you go out here and it just goes from like 10 to like 50
30
bucks.
bucks.
Yeah, no. It stays
Chill, I was
relatively
supposed to
cheap.
about to listen to this podcast and be like, I told you
So I
guys.
could,
move
yeah, dude, oh, I
Hey,
can't wait.
Move
Yeah,
to
it's into our
TJ.
era. So annoying.
Hey, did you try any? You know, because Isma's always like pumping up TJ in Mexico and shit.
Yeah.
He's about to listen to it and be like, "Dad, I told you guys."
I'm assuming no fucking comparison to TJ. Let's do that.
Oh no.
No. Well, I haven't. I've gone to. I don't think I've gone to TJ enough. But with this one time that I was in Mexico City, that makes me want to go back
Yeah.
soon. It's nice, and the amount I spent is way less than any trip I've ever done.
Damn, we're gonna have to go.
Like,
Mexico
way less
City?
than New York than what we
That
did.
one time.
Yeah.
Nah, New York's not good, man. Nah.
New York is sick, but it's really expensive.
Dicks out there, man.
Yeah.
Assholes.
Yeah. That's what I was comparing it to when you were saying that.
But they weren't. So in Mexico City, it's not like New York where they're like pretty mean, or like that's just how they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, they're rude.
I just like because I've only really been to like the pueblos where my parents are from,
Yeah.
and just smaller cities or
Yeah,
smaller towns where everybody's super nice. There's been times where I've been invited to like a random person's house to just eat.
Yeah, families know each other
Damn.
and
Yeah.
shit in the
Yeah.
neighborhood.
They're like, "Hey, you want to eat?" And I'm like, "Sure, fuck
Fuck
it."
Hey, yeah, why not?
But
how about you, Hyder? How would you compare Nayarit?
Uh,
Hyder's gone several times.
isn't that like super
like 2 or
south?
3 times.
That's like at the very tip.
it's like honestly, bro. I'm a dumbass when it comes to.
Pretty sure it's at the very bottom.
I know it's like 2 hours south of Guadalajara.
Oh, cool.
Guadalajara's pretty down
Nah.
already.
Yeah.
Let me look right now.
Or no, north. Sorry, north.
North.
Yes. Well, where my parents, it's very coastal, bro. It's like, it's coastal as fuck. But
Is
it's a small. I don't think Nayarit's a big state by any means. It's very pretty though, like very green and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. It is on the west side.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought it was down here.
Negative, sir.
That's right.
Yeah, no, because we drove to Guadalajara. When I
Are you
left.
guys going soon, Hyder?
I don't know. I was supposed to go last March, but I bitched out. I want to go. Well, Bo wants to go to Sinaloa for his birthday.
Right, yeah, we were talking about that.
Mazatlan is sick, bro. I've been to Mazatlan.
Mazatlan.
Mazatlan
Really?
is fire.
Is it true?
Bandas?
People were comparing it to Cancun. Is that true?
Huh?
They were. I've heard people compare it to Cancun.
Her Cancun's ass, though.
When I went,
I've
not
been to
even,
Cancun.
I mean, I've never been to Cancun, but when I went to Mazatlan, it was like very beachy, like
Right.
fucking resort type shit. So maybe
Yeah.
it was fire. The mariscos there are different, bro.
I feel like I'd be more sketched out to go to Mazatlan
Oh fuck yeah! Are you
than
kidding me?
Mexico City.
Sinaloa.
Any city in Sinaloa, bro. Of course.
Sinaloa altogether.
Nayarit's sketchy too. Like anything in Mexico's like there's a risk. You know?
Yeah.
I didn't feel that bad in Mexico City though.
That's good.
That's
like
good.
the thing about it
Maybe they
is,
thought you were one of the bosses.
Yeah, but yeah,
Damn.
chill out. Hey, you guys were all dressed. Did you
Like
see
this.
any? Did anyone say any? Did you feel like people noticed right away that you guys were from the States? Like they knew what's up?
I think when you go to sit down and order, then yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're walking around, no. There's people that dress like this,
Yeah.
AirPods in,
Chill.
probably going to work,
Fresh.
or going to go do shit, just in Spanish. But when you go to order and shit like that, then yeah, they for sure know.
Hey, oh, that tat's new, huh? That's one you just got?
Oh yeah, that's one.
Fire.
Yeah.
What is it? Show the camera, bro.
We're about to take a break, right?
It's
now. We have
a
to take break.
panther
All
with
right, I'll
5
wait.
eyes.
About to end.
That shit kind of hurt, low key.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the tattoo I have here was the one that was the most painful that I've had. so
It
far.
only really hurt like right here.
Shading? Oh.
No, not even the shading. Just like these whiskers and this shit.
It's always the little stuff.
What is
But-
it? A panther?
Yeah, it has like 5 eyes.
Chill, B.
Shout out
5
Nick.
eyes.
Shout out Nick.
He did it for me.
Shout out to
Where?
Chala.
What shop?
Black and something tattoo in downtown.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, really, really nice dude. If you want to get a tattoo, that's my next question.
How much did that? How
Yeah,
much? Did that
Miguel.
how much did that bad boy right there run you?
Well, so he had an appointment, but the person that was supposed to have it flaked. So usually, like as a tattoo artist, you get like a deposit, so people show up, and if they don't, you keep it. But she was like, "Oh, just keep it. Like I can't show up." So he was like, I'll throw down the 100 that she was on top of what.
Yeah, like, and then you pay the difference.
and
or
I pay the
whatever.
difference.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So I
Nice.
was like,
Say less.
say less.
Fire.
So
How long did it last? Like, how long was the session?
like an hour and a half.
Really?
Damn, that's quick.
Yeah,
Damn,
for that.
that's
that
fucking
thing?
fast for
That's
that
fast.
shit.
Would
for
you
that.
stand up for me,
Holy
please?
shit.
What?
Stand up
should
for
stand
me.
up.
Hey, I feel like if you get a tattoo straight up, you're the type of dude to get a tribal print tattoo.
No, my
You
man.
know?
Oh,
You get a
right
tramp
here,
stamp.
what?
You get a
A
tramp
tramp
stamp for
stamp?
sure.
What should it say? Or should it be a design?
Insert here.
Insert here.
Hey, imagine Miguel walking around with the tribal print tattoo. That's crazy.
No, you know what? I could see that. I could see that.
saying,
I could
bro.
see that.
No, I'd get patchwork. That shit's so sick. That shit's hard.
Is it?
Yes.
It hurts.
It's fresh. Traditional too.
Traditional
would you get?
tattoos.
I'm in the mixture between traditional and like single needle stuff.
Dude, I didn't even wear it the whole
He's
time.
been wearing it for like 30 minutes.
I'm in like the between like traditional and like single needle stuff.
And we're black.
And we are back.
Estamos de regreso, señoras y señoras. Episodio 74, parte 2.
It's more cool in here now, huh? Right?
Yeah, it feels way better here
Sí,
now.
está más helado.
Chill.
Damn,
fucking
beaner ass. Fun.
¿Qué quieres, pinche chango?
What's your name?
That's crazy.
El presidente coming in fire. Nico, I wanted to talk about you, bro. That's why I brought you on.
Oh yeah.
So
Get
Nico
that shit started.
got out of high school and he went to go join up his brother who was at UCSB.
Yeah.
And
Bad choice.
bad choice.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Hey,
That's a great choice.
For me, it was a good
It's not
choice.
like
bro.
great
Hey, and
choice.
his brother, he fucking graduated.
Yeah.
Miguel
Miguel was
did
up
it.
there for like 5 years. I
I'm
was only up there
struggling
for
to
2.
finish college now. What the
Miguel
fuck?
did it. That's who dropped out.
Yeah, Miguel.
That's
Hey, if you were up there, you could have been up there with us, motherfucker.
Yeah, we would have all been
Sick
together.
piss.
I think if you stayed up there, you would have been burnt out. Like you'd be
You could
fried.
have partied with us.
Yeah.
Well, just imagine what you're doing now, but then,
Over there?
but younger, with less like tolerance and like
Perfect,
Yeah.
perfect transition. Nico, go ahead. So you went over there and you went to the community college.
Yeah, I
right?
went to SBCC, Santa Barbara City College.
Right. And
Yep.
what was it like?
The school's all right. I mean, it was way different than high school, that's for sure. Big ass campus.
Right.
I was fucking tweaking because, like, down where I live, it's a bunch of beaners, bro. So, like, I went up there, there's a bunch of white people, and I was, like, walking around dressed like this, and they're just looking at me.
Yeah,
Like I'm an alien, bro. Like, I'm going to rob them or something.
Right.
So, I just be going to class, like, sitting there in the back. I fucking hated it, though. I went to school for, like, 1 semester and dropped out. Because I was like,
And then you started
fuck
working,
this.
no?
I became a bowling mechanic.
That's insane, bro.
I was
that?
a bowling mechanic for, like, 2.5 years.
What was the craziest shit you've ever seen as a bowling mechanic? Like I see videos of like people flying in with the ball.
Oh,
Let's see.
people love.
The
doing
craziest thing I
dumbass
ever
shit at
seen-
bowling alleys.
Or throwing the ball hella hard.
At a
or
bowling
something.
alley was one time, one of the balls got stuck in, like, the gutter, right?
Yeah.
And some white ass food thought it was a good idea to walk down the lane, but they're oiled, right? So
Yeah.
you be slipping and shit. And you got the slick shoes anyway. And this
Yeah.
fool had a baby in his hands, and he fucking goes running up
No.
the lane.
Oh, no
This
way.
fool makes it like halfway to the ball, and all of a sudden you see him go, phoom, like a fucking Looney Tunes, bro, and hits around his back, bro. He like drops the kid, and we're like, oh shit.
Wait, how far did the kid fly away?
Dude, the kid like fucking felt like right next to him would like slid a little bit because there's
dang.
oil on it.
Yeah.
And then we had to hit the emergency stop and it turned all the lanes off. And then
The baby goes down the lane?
And then we ran out. we ran out, and I was like, hey.
hits the pins, split.
Yeah, I was like, we can't be, you can't run out there, bro.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, I apologize.
That's
Like, dude, you got a kid in your hands.
Exactly.
And there's a fat ass sticker on the front that says, do not cross the
Was
line.
he drunk?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, bro. Those fucking white people
Can't
getting
imagine
faded
being
in there.
faded. He probably thought it was the ball.
Yeah,
But it's his
he just,
baby.
I saw him running up thinking, I was like, hey, but he didn't hear me, and he went, foom. And then we hit the emergency stop because he was like right by the fucking machine. I was
That's
like, dude,
insane.
you're about to get crushed out here, man.
Bro, I've seen people like literally straight chuck the balls.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Or like they hit the ceiling.
Dude,
Or
I've
they'll
kicked-
throw it up.
I kicked people out for that shit because, like, the hardest part to change is the sweep, which is the part that goes down and, like, puts the pins back.
Yeah.
And for some we have a bunch of drunk college kids there and like
Yeah.
high schoolers. Still be out there fucking throwing like 10 balls at a time, hitting that shit and cracking them every day. So I'd be going out there fucking being like, hey, dog, you got $10,000 to spare to change this shit out?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I apologize. But like sometimes they don't give a fuck and they keep doing it. And I have
Yeah.
to go out there and call the security with me.
And
And I'm
kick
like,
'em out.
hey, you got to get out of here, bro. And they're like, for what? I'm like, just get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I'm like, just get out before I fucking call the cops.
What was life like living, obviously, with your brother, right? But you and your brother are two completely different people, bro.
Yeah, I mean, at first it was fun, right? But living with him and his girlfriend, like, he got a little. I already told him this before.
It got tiresome?
Whatever, bro. That shit was so low key ass because they acted like my parents.
For real?
Yeah, they'd be like, oh,
Can't
where
do
you
this.
going? When are you gonna be back? Who are you with? And I'm like, dog, I'm fucking like 18 already. I pay my own bills, bro. I pay rent. I do whatever the fuck I want.
How was it
alright.
like meeting all these people that you're talking about? Like that little culture shock.
Oh, it was cool. At first, I didn't really meet anybody, but then like, obviously I met people at work,
Yeah.
and then friends of friends.
Right.
So I ended up getting integrated into it, but it was pretty cool. But everybody always be like, "Oh, you're right by Tijuana." I'd be like, "Yeah, bro, I'm from San Diego." Like,
Yeah.
"Oh my God, how was that like?" I'm like, "Yeah, everyday
Like it-
life, bro.
Yeah.
There's nothing new."
How was
I got one.
you got a question? Go ahead.
So transitioning from high school to moving to like a completely different city. I don't know how you were down here, but did you date down here, and how was the difference between here
Shit.
and up there?
In high school, I was always really quiet, but
Yeah.
I would do like bad shit, but I was pretty quiet. I mean, like I had a girlfriend here and there, but nothing like that. But once I moved up there, those girls up there, damn.
Did you think you
What changed?
Dude,
You
I don't
broke out
even
your
know.
shell, you
I
would
broke out of
say?
my shell, bro, because like I'm new up there. I was new, so I could do whatever I wanted. Like nobody knew who I was, so I would just fucking go ham, bro. And everybody would always think I was all cool and shit. And like, dude, I'm just telling you fucking normal stories that I did every day in high school, dog. Like
Yeah.
nothing new to you guys. It might be fucking crazy because you live in the fucking suburbs.
I was gonna say it's probably like they're super sheltered up there.
Hell yeah.
Like
Bunch of
compared to here?
they're all rich. Like where I live, bro. Fucking bunch of rich kids. Daddy's paying for the apartment.
Like in Isla Vista.
Yeah.
I was gonna
IV.
ask. That was my next question.
IV.
IV. Everyone knows IV. Well, for what people here, they know
IV.
about UCSB and it being a party school,
Hell
right?
yeah.
And IV's that little town next to
Yep.
the campus.
Yep.
And what was that like, bro? Being around
That-
that? Because Nico, you
Dude.
partied it up, man.
I partied, dude, every night. Party. Going to my homie's house, just drinking. Right after work, go get fucked up.
How? And
There's
you're
always something going
18?
on. I was like 18, bro.
Can you get me like one of, I don't know if you'll remember, but like one of the most memorable like party nights you've had?
Ooh, the last one I had, so when I got arrested, it was, so watch. It was,
Perfect.
It was all right, so
All right.
Perfect.
I don't know if you guys know, you know Deltopia, right?
No,
What?
they don't.
So Deltopia is like a day out of the month in like April.
Huh.
And it's just literally, you start at like 9 in the morning.
It's like a festival.
And you just drink from 9 in the morning to like 9 at night, just faded all day.
Yeah.
So we wake up, whatever, we start drinking. And then I had a couple like 40s already in the morning. It was like noon. And we're like, all right, let's go hit like DP. DP, dos, not some dos, what is it? What does DP stand for?
fucking
The street.
forget, dude. Yeah,
it's the big party street.
DP's the main street, the closest to,
Yeah,
the,
to the
beach,
beach.
and that's where all the frats stay. Oh no, they
No,
don't all
it's just
stay there.
parties.
There's big houses where a lot of people stay.
Yeah,
and
so
it's
a
just
bunch of
all the
parties.
parties are there.
So it was me, my homie Gavin, Nate, and Adam.
So sorry to cut you off. Do you say you're walking down the street and you could just walk into anything? Like nobody, you're gonna say some shit?
Yes and no.
Yes and no. Just you gotta be like confident with it because like what I would do, I would just be like, "Hey, what's up?" Like somebody inside, and I just walk in. I'm like, "Fuck that! I'm not gonna pay fucking
Yeah.
for a wristband or nothing."
Yeah.
But anyway, so we're kicking it at my house, drinking beer. It's probably like noon, and we're like, "All right, let's go." And I bought a big ass bottle of gin, and I had gin and juice and a big ass hydro flask. And we're outside drinking, whatever. We go to a couple parties, faded already, bro. Like fucking almost blacked out. And I remember I was kicking it at my homie's house, sitting on the patio, and I had my gin and juice, and I finished it. And then I poured a cup of just orange juice, like in a red Solo cup, like that. And I remember some chick was calling me, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna go answer it." So I walked outside with my cup, and I'm walking outside like all cool, and I must have been stumbling or something. And then I felt somebody grab my shoulder, and I thought it was one of my friends. So I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And it was a cop, and he fucking looked at me dead in the eye. He's like, "What's in your cup?" And I was like, "Orange juice, sir." This fool didn't even question. He went, boom, slapped that out of my hand and was like, "You're drunk." And I was like, "No, I'm not." And then he was like, "Put your hands behind your back." And I went like that, and I said, "Fuck you." And I spit on his shoe. And after that, bro, they fucking put me on the floor. There was like 10 cops surrounding me. And I was like, "If you want to take me in that van, you're going to have to pick me up." And I went dead weight. And I was just laying there. And they fucking picked me up. And get this, I was wearing a little ass crop top. Like a jersey crop top the whole time.
Yeah.
And then I don't really remember. The next thing I remember, I woke up and they had me fucking chained to a chair like this, sitting outside.
Outside where?
Like
Outside the station.
the department.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause I guess I was acting a fool.
Yeah.
And they had me chained up. And I was like, "Dude, I got to take a piss." And I
Yeah.
was like, "Hey, officer, I got to go to the bathroom." And they were like, "Nope." And I was like, "All right, you're going to clean up my piss, bro." I was like, "I'm about to piss right now."
Yeah.
And they're like, "All right, come with me." And they took me to a porta potty like around the corner. And there was like 5 cops watching me piss. And I had my hands like this.
Yeah.
And I had like unbuttoned my pants.
So your little
Yeah, I was
cautious
gonna
I
say-
was like, I was like, "You
You
want
had
to show?"
both?
I was like, "Come watch." I was like, "Come look." And I started pissing like this.
Like you were a little jiggle down there?
Yeah. And then they fucking took me
Wait,
in.
they did?
What?
They're like,
Nah.
They held it for you? They held
They
it
would
for
help
you?
me
Hey, you
out.
mind smacking it, please?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
That's
wait a
hilarious.
little bit. But then, yeah, I got processed, bro, and I was in that fucking jail for like 2 days with a bunch of fucking Random ass
Wait,
foods,
why 2
bro.
days? Usually,
Wait,
like,
what
you
It was
get-
on a weekend.
What I don't understand, when you were on the phone, you were just outside of your house.
I was outside. I was walking down DP, and there was like during Del Toby, bro. It's hella heads. And there's like foot patrol, so they walk around just looking for fucked up kids.
Yeah.
Ivy has their own police station
Yeah.
now too.
Oh,
So
for real?
different
Who's walking
rules,
around?
then, I mean.
Yeah, and they saw me with the red Solo cup, and they thought it was alcohol. And I told them, I was like, smell it, and they're like, nope. And the fool fucking slapped that out of my hand, and I was like, and I got mad because I was obviously faded.
That's kind of like
Shit was
PB or downtown when people are stumbling and they'll just grab you.
Yeah, yeah. yeah.
Oh,
like
really?
that.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's intoxicated in
Public?
in public. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a I got a disorderly conduct and offensive words in public.
Offensive words in
is
public?
Because I was
hilarious.
cussing out the cops
That's a thing.
the whole time. Yeah, and they
Damn.
got me.
Damn, you can't even be offensive.
No, now I kept on telling me, I was like, what's the First Amendment, bro? I was like, freedom of speech, dog. And they were like, nope. And they fucking took me in
That's insane.
Did they beat your ass a little bit or no?
there. Yeah, in the back of the, when I got out of the van, yeah, they roughed me up because I was resisting a little bit. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
I was like, fuck you. And then they put the ankle chains on me, and I was like, oh. And that's when they put me on the wheelchair shit, and I was like, oh, fuck, I'm done.
Yeah.
I was like, I had nothing about it.
You're trying to go Hulk and shit.
I was trying to. I was in the back of the cop car, like, trying to break out. I was like,
It's insane, dude.
dude.
That's
I was fake, dude.
crazy.
I was so fucked up. And
If
then,
I would have been there, I would have broken you up, bro.
yeah.
Hey, and Danny's question, just to go back to the question, was the most memorable thing. So that was memorable.
That's
but not
pretty
in a good
memorable.
way.
Well, yeah,
Not
how's
in a
that
good
not
way.
memorable? He's
No,
never gonna
that shit
forget
was
that.
But I
shit.
thought he was gonna talk about like a sick ass party where he had a good ass
A
time.
good one, a good party.
Or that too.
Well, it seems like you had a good time doing it. I mean, it wasn't
hell
until
yeah.
you got arrested that it
Nah,
sucked
yeah,
dick.
yeah.
But
It was
Around what
fun.
time was that when you got arrested?
I got arrested about,
Was it nighttime?
it was probably like 3 in the afternoon, bro.
oh, damn! So
It was still sunlight out, and then I was in jail from like 3 in the afternoon to
Wait.
like 4 in the morning.
what's that
2 days
festival
later.
called?
Deltopia.
That's kind of fire.
Dude, shit gets lit out there, bro.
Del-
Yeah, but
That's-
people get in trouble all the time. It's all a whole bunch
Yeah.
of minors
Yeah.
drinking.
Yeah.
You know?
They had a van going around just picking kids up, and when I went into the drunk tank, there was like 30 motherfuckers in there.
Oh, for real?
Packed, bro,
Packed?
packed. The whole fucking shit was packed, and it was all Mexican and black kids, and there's
Aw,
like 2
that's
white
fucked
kids.
up.
And I was telling, and then once I was in there, I remember I was by the window.
You were saying stuff, huh?
Yeah, I was by the door, and I was trying to tell the time, and I was looking out through like the fucking wire door, and I was looking at it, and some big ass fucking cop, like white ass, who opened the door, and he was like, stand back from the door, and I looked at him, and I was like, why? And he was like, don't stand near the door, and I was like, fuck you, fat fuck, go eat another donut or something. And this fool slammed the door in my face, and I was like one of the last ones to get out, and I was just sitting in there, bro, just like sleeping,
Damn.
trying to
dude.
sleep on the cold ass floor,
Yeah.
and fuck that, dude.
Damn, bro, you wild.
Yeah,
You wild.
dude,
bro.
that was like,
And Nick's like, that's just one story.
that was one story. I have a fuck, dude. I don't even know. What's another story?
Oh, that one time when you guys jumped that one guy?
We jumped somebody?
No, not jump. Or you you got in a fight.
I got in a lot of fights out there. Here, I'll tell this one. So one time, I was walking down the street to a party, and I was like, I pre-gamed a little bit, you know? And I was like one of the only Mexican kids because my roommate was Asian, Filipino food. And I was with a bunch of like Filipino guys, and they were like walking behind me, and I was leading the pack to the party. And these white kids, like all the frat boys, they think it's funny, like when you're crossing the street to rev the car at you. So these fools like pull up, and I'm walking across the street, and they go boom, boom, and almost hit me. And I look at them, and there's like 2 white dudes in the front, and they're like laughing, and I'm like, fuck this. So I like horse kicked the headlight, and I cracked it. And they hopped out, and they're like, what's up, what's up? And I was like, hey, what's up, dog? And then all the Filipino dudes came behind me, and they looked at us, and they were like, oh shit, my bad, bro, my bad. And I was like, oh, that's right. I was like, what are you gonna do? I was like, come on. They're like, my bad, dog. And they just fucking skirted off, and I was like, man, what the fuck you finna do, dog?
So a lot of those little interactions.
They don't do
right there,
nothing, bro. Yeah,
With
and
the
then-
white frat boys.
And then, fuck, I have another fight story too, which is a good one.
I was talking about that one guy.
Oh, the one that tried to pull the girl's pants down?
Oh, that dude.
Oh, that's a good one. All right,
Yeah.
so my homie Sean, that's my road dog from over there. He's from Atlanta. We were kicking out his pad, and he lived on DP, literally around the party
The
street.
party street.
And I literally just got off of work. I changed my clothes, took a shower, went to his house, and I come inside, and this fool's carrying a fucking full New Amsterdam bottle, the big one. And he's about to smash this shit. He's about to smash this fool in the head with it. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, Sean, back up. I'm like, this is a fucking case, dog. Like, you don't want to do that. And then I asked him, I was like, what happened? He was like, this fool tried to pull one of my homegirls' pants down, and she was all crying in the corner, and I was like, oh, hell no. So I fucking go to the guy, I'm like, hey, bro, he lived in the house, too. There was like 12 dudes in the house, and he lived there. His name was Cameron. Fuck that fool. That fool fucking, I was like, get out, bro. I was like, just get out. I'm like, just fucking go walk around the corner. I'm like, just get out. And he was like, no, fuck that. And he pushed me, and I was like, hey, bro. I'm like, I'm trying to help you out here. I was like, if you push me like one more time, I'm going to fuck you up. And he was like trying to bang on me. He was like, Stockton, San Francisco, clearing a bunch of shit. And I was like, what? And then he pushed me again, and we were in the corner of the stairs. And I was like, oh, fuck this fool. And I started beating his ass. Boom, boom, boom. I have a video on my phone. Beating the fuck out of him. And they pulled me off. And he sat down on the couch. And they put me on the patio. And I was like, fuck this shit. And I kicked the fucking door down. And I ran back in. And I remember I had him like this by the throat. And I was fucking socking the shit out of him. And then the girl that he like fucked with was over there like socking him in the fucking stomach.
Oh, she was helping you out?
Dude, and she was socking him. And my homie Sean was socking him on like the other side of the head. And this fool got up, was all like, and I was like, I apologize to everybody in the house. And I was like, I apologize. And they were like, nah, bro, that was cool. I was like, we don't even like that guy. Fuck that fool, Cameron. And I was like, all right. And after that, like, I got inducted into that house. And they'd always call me for parties and shit.
Oh, wait, really?
Hell yeah.
Sick.
Right after that, bro, they were like, Nick, that's sick, bro. I was like, none of us had the balls to do it. And I was like, bro, I was like, fuck that. I'm not going to take that. He was like talking hella shit to me. And I was like, you don't even know who I am, dog.
Yeah, this story,
And
bro.
so what happened to Cameron? They let him stay there after that, bro? No
They
way.
did.
They just
no,
let.
but he was my bitch, bro. I used to fuck with him all the time. One time, I bought a bunch of 40s, and we had like a bunch of chicks in the house, and it was like me and like 3 other dudes and Cameron. And I was like, watch this. I'm about to get this fool fucked up. And I kept on handing him my 40, and we had like a Svedka strawberry lemonade Svedka.
bro.
I forget
Bro,
you guys. I mean, to be
I was-
fair, to be
College-
fair,
college
you're
parties.
your age, son.
I was gonna say like this just reminds me of just younger
Yeah,
like
bro.
motherfuckers would get like a $8 bottle because
Hell
that's
yeah.
what they could get.
That's like, yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
son. Is Vedka New Amsterdam?
Dude, is
That's
Svedka?
crazy.
And then they drink like natty lights
Oh,
and
no,
shit.
Bush Lights.
Bush lights.
Bush Lights.
I don't
You're
even know
like
what
a
that is.
like a 30 rack
don't-
for like
Yeah, 30 rack for like 10 bucks, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kept on giving that fool some drinks. And we had hella girls, and he had a cup of like water, and this fool just went
in the
threw up all up
cup.
in the cup and all over himself. And we're like, what the fuck, Cameron? And then we beat his ass again for doing that. And it was like a group thing. Like everybody fucking kicked him out and threw him up onto the porch. and
Oh,
they beat his
poor
ass
Cameron
again.
was getting bullied
Damn.
around.
Nah,
Same
poor
boy.
Cameron.
That fool's a
He tryna
bitch, bro.
rape
He was
somebody.
trying to
He
rape
deserved
somebody.
it. He
And get
deserved
this,
it.
that wasn't even the first time he did it. That's why I beat his ass. Because apparently
Oh, you have
He's
heard.
done it. What I heard, he did it like 3 times before.
Well, damn, son.
And that was the last time. That's what I was saying. And that's why everybody gave me props for beating his ass.
Literally should have just grabbed
So
all
I was
his
like,
clothes and tossed
fuck
that shit
this,
in the
bro.
street.
And I was like,
Tryna rape girls.
he's done it before. And they were like, yeah. And I was like, made my mind up. I was like, if he touches me again, I'm gonna fuck him up. It was like 2 seconds. I don't
That's
give a fuck.
crazy, man.
That's pretty insane.
That's
But yeah,
crazy.
shit was crazy. And I would see him. He lived at that house, so I'd always go back and he'd just look at me. I just look at him like, "What's up, Cameron?" He'd be like, "Oh, what's up?" I was like,
Like,
yeah,
you
like, what
know
the
how,
fuck,
like,
this
you
fool?
start reacting like
He wouldn't talk though. He would just sit in the corner all day, like, "Yeah, bro, shut the fuck up.
Damn.
Get out of my face, Cameron."
Nico.
Do you miss it now that you're back? How long has it been? A few months.
About 2 months, 2.5 months.
Hey, did you want to come back? Seems like you're having a good time over there.
At first, no. I had an apartment and everything up there too, but it was my brother's graduation and shit, so I had my whole family up there. And they were all like, "Nico, come back, come back, come back." And then I was like contemplating my life like the whole night before. We were supposed to move and pack everything up. And that morning I woke up and I was like, had my U-Haul and everything. I was like, should I just say fucking and go back home? And I asked my dad, I was like, you got room in the truck? And he was like, yes. I was like, all right, I guess I'm going back home. And I moved back, and nobody even, not my mom, my stepdad, my dad.
until
didn't
you
even
pulled
know.
up?
Nobody knew. And then I pulled up, and they were like, I thought you were supposed to stay. And I was like, nah. I was like, fuck that, I'm coming back home.
Nice.
But yeah, it was better. It was for the better, honestly. I don't know what I would have been doing up there. Hated my job. That shit sucked.
Yeah, bro. And you quit, huh? You quit that. You were supposed to work that day.
I was supposed to work that day at my brother's graduation, and I just didn't show up, and they
Yeah.
fired me on the spot.
Well,
And after that, I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm going back home for sure then.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. What the fuck?
What the hell
For your
no.
brother's graduation.
So now we need to get Nico busy out here. But good busy though.
Good busy.
What are you trying to do?
I don't know. Go party, I guess.
No,
Dude, but the parties out here aren't compared to out there. That's what I'm saying.
Fuck people up here now.
Nah, fuck that. Over there, though, like, those white kids would always be testing me, though. They think I'm like a bitch or something.
It's different here.
And they'd be talking shit. I'd be like, what, bro? I was like, you think I'm scared? Like, I see my fucking 7-foot dad fucking sock the shit out of me. What the fuck?
Straight up.
Like, what am I going to do, bro?
I meant
Little
like
ass
work-wise
motherfucker.
and stuff. What do you want to do?
Work?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you
Mechanic,
like?
no? Nick's into cars.
Yeah, cars.
like car-
I've been
like
working
what
on
kind of
my whole
cars?
life. Lowriders. My grandpa has a bunch of cars. That's where I learned how to work on cars, all his lowriders. My uncle does hydraulics.
So, would you envision yourself like being like a complete builder, or would you only work on one thing?
I'm more like engine wise.
Yeah.
Like all the framework, bodywork, I'm not really good at that. But
Yeah.
engine, yeah, I can
Like
do
you
that.
could pull something apart.
Yeah. Me and my homies want to start a shop, but because my other homie does like good body work.
Yeah.
He has a bunch of lowriders himself.
Mhm.
Chewy.
Shout
Shout out Chewy. That's my dog.
Would you like go to trade school for this?
That's what I went to college for, actually, up there
Yeah.
for auto mechanic. But it was like, I took like the lowest class, and that shit was so like I knew everything already. And I was like,
super
why am
easy.
I here, bro?
Yeah.
They don't know how to change oil, check the temperature. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's how it was with me with like photo, because I
Yeah.
was already doing it, but I just took it because I needed it.
Yeah.
And like I'd sit there and I'd be like, I don't need any of this. Like, I
Right.
already got
Like,
this.
there's no point. You're just telling me the same shit I already know.
But I think you need it though. I don't know if you need it, but I feel like some places,
yeah.
if you get hired as a mechanic, you need like a
You need a
certificate.
certification. That's the only reason I did it. I tried to get the certification, but I was like,
We should get that going, Nico. You should do it.
yeah, I'm trying to go back to school. I'm
So
trying to
he's-
get into SDSU, but
So he's like Mo.
He's like Mo a little bit, yeah.
a little bit.
Mo loves that shit too. Like I don't know. I don't understand. Like
Why he doesn't pursue it?
you too though. Like if you know how to do certain things, like offer up. You know who fucking does that shit? And shout out. I'm gonna shout him out. Fucking Bello. Like he has his own like mobile repair service.
yeah.
Like just start off like that. If you have like, not saying it has to be your full-time job at all, because you need to
Yeah.
make income somehow. But if you can make some dough, just
Yeah.
like if you get your own little clientele of people like, oh, Nico, like do this for me, do this for me, do this for me, and then
Yeah.
they tell people like, oh, I got a homeboy, like he does this, and then that's how you grow your shit. And then like you say, you and your homies want to open up a shop. You guys are all good at doing your own shit. Put some money together. Like it's gonna be tough. It's not gonna go 100% the first couple years probably, but it's
You gotta
start. 'Cause
pursue it,
clearly,
like-
it doesn't seem like you wanna get a fucking certification
Yeah.
and work for somebody.
Yeah.
That's not what it seems like you want to do.
Nah, I'm just
So-
trying to do my own thing.
So are you the type of like mechanic that you'll just do it yourself instead of
Oh
like,
hell yeah, dude! I
take
rather
it
do
in?
myself. I'm like, cause fucking labor is the whole cost when you
Yeah.
take it like a shop.
Yeah.
It's like $100 an hour. I'm like, fuck you. I'd
Yeah.
rather do myself.
That's how it is with like motorcycles, dude.
Yeah.
Labor is like 140 right now minimum.
Yeah,
an hour.
labor's fucking.
And
the
I'm like,
labor
dude, I
cost.
could do this shit in like 2 hours.
Well, like in Santa Barbara, when I was up there, I would have. There was a certain frat that was my roommate. My roommate was friends with like one of the presidents, and I'd always go to their house and fix their cars. And I was like, they'd be like, "Oh, how much do you want?" I'd be like, just invite me to your party. They'd be like, give me a wristband, and I'm like, all right. So I
Oh, that's
I
cool.
fixed hella fucking people's cars just to get a wristband to a
Like
party.
Was
oil
it easy,
changes and
though?
shit.
Yeah, dude, it was like easy shit. Like the skid plate fell off because it would go too fast over a bump, so I just fucking put it back. Or like the oil plug was like loose, so I just tighten it. Or like change the coolant out. Like,
Yeah.
easy jobs, bro. And then be like, hey, I go to a party, fuck it.
It's fresh.
Get
That's
a free,
actually
free
smart.
wristband. I wouldn't even want to get it charged for it. Like buy me a beer and a wristband, and I'll be all right.
Nico has a lot of hobbies too, though. Nico's into music.
Yeah.
Nico was working on decks for a while too, like
Yeah.
kind of DJ,
I would
old
DJ.
school.
Yeah, I would DJ.
for real?
I just DJ at a wedding not that long ago.
Oh, how's that?
It was cool. It was my homie's brother's wedding. It
Nice.
was all right. It was in Santa Maria, actually.
Is it like decks, like you track select stuff?
No, I have two turntables with
Oh, sick.
the Seratos, and
Yeah.
then a old school like 80s ass mixer. I just go off my computer.
Oh, sick.
You know, yeah, pretty easy.
Nice.
What I was getting at is that I feel like Nico has a lot of he's like a jack of all trades, kind of like Mo. Mo's the same kind of
Yeah.
way. I always look at Mo that way, and I feel like he has all these different outlets that he could reach, but he just has to fucking do it. Now.
Yeah, I have to find one. I have a lot of things I do, but I try to commit.
It was with the graffiti. You stopped? You haven't
Graffiti.
gone out?
The last time I did it was in Santa Barbara.
Oh shit.
But yeah, the last time I did it, I got caught like a motherfucker too.
Really?
I was in IV actually, and I would always blast it up, always on the walls.
Be tagging, huh?
And I remember one time I was up on a wall, and it was looking like the ghetto fucking apartments.
Yeah.
Of IV. And I was fucking getting up, and then all of a sudden a big ass flashlight in my face, and I was like, oh fuck! And there was like three
Landlord.
food. There was like three foods right there, and they're like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, oh fuck! And I was like, hey, I apologize, bro. I didn't mean to tag on your wall. And they were
Yeah.
like, nah, fuck that. They're like, how old are you? And I looked at them in the eyes, and I was like, I had a mask on, like a shiesty,
Yeah.
a ski mask, and I was like, I'm 13. And they were like, oh, all right. And I just I walked away, and then they just looked at me, and I was like, oh fuck,
Damn.
thank God, bro. And I just walked away, and I was fucking getting up on their fucking fence.
It was like some foods.
Yeah, there was like three foods, but the foods out there, they don't
Yeah.
do shit. They just
That's
bark.
crazy. big.
You just like do throwies
I used to do
or like
a lot,
pieces?
I used to do a lot of pieces down here. I have one by my mom's house actually that's still up,
Really?
but over there I'll just tag. Bro. I just wanted to do it just to fuck with people, like fuck
Yeah.
with the landlords. Cause like fuck, you pay me so much for rent, you fucking make me pay so much. I'm gonna fucking make you take that money out of your pocket.
Yeah. You
So
don't-
I'd put like fuck the police on the wall for no reason. I just draw like a dick
Do you have like your own? You have your own name?
tag. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't
How does it-
trip.
Don't trip, don't
No,
trip.
no,
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
wanna say
ask.
it,
I know
but
how it
put me on
is.
black.
I know how it is, but
Yeah, yeah, I got my own name. All my homies know it.
how does that? Because my brother used to do it, and I went with him a couple times, and it's sick. I never did it,
Yeah.
but I only imagine like the thrill of like
Dude, that's
doing
just,
it.
That's just better
Shit's
than
crazy.
the adrenaline rush you get.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you shake the can up, bro. You're all fucking looking around.
You gotta be quick with it.
Dude,
you know?
that's where you gotta practice, bro. You fucking put it up in like 10 seconds, bro. But burners are different because you need like a lot of paint. You need to like plan it out on a fucking piece of paper.
Yeah.
Go out, put the sketch, and there's like shadows.
Yeah.
Fucking a bunch of different shit. You're out there for like 3 hours,
Yeah.
3-4 hours,
Oh,
just
yeah.
putting in one piece.
That's
And
hard.
then
That's
sometimes somebody will come up and you can't even finish it. You just gotta run away. So it's like halfway done. And you're just like, damn.
Sick, Nico.
Can you
Like
do?
I said, bro, you got a lot of interest. I think you can get something going for yourself, bro.
Hell yeah.
We'll get you back on too soon, just so
Yeah.
you can chop it up again.
Just been
How we
chilling.
looking?
You
We
got
good?
time?
We got a couple.
You got 5?
Nice.
That's right.
I always like to ask this. You guys have any questions for us? Just I don't know
Question?
about the pod or anything.
Go,
about our
Nick.
life?
You could talk.
I don't even know, bro.
Right now, nothing
Danny did
Nah.
definitely had one for you, son.
for me.
On his dog.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Give me 1
The
second.
tattoo. The tattoo.
Hey, low-key, I've made it damn near an hour with this fucking mask.
Dude,
on.
you're
That's what I'm
insane.
saying, bro. You've been wearing that shit
Oh,
all the
I
time.
was going to say, when are you going to get your first tattoo?
Oh yeah.
Miguel.
I don't know, man. I need to get the fucking money for it because I feel like it's just so not expensive. I don't know. Something that I would want to get, I would want it to be nice.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
in order to get something nice, you have to go to a
You gotta
good
drop
artist,
some
and
money
they
for
charge
that.
hella. You know.
Well, it
Yeah.
depends. It depends how big the piece you want.
Right.
Like you're
Yeah.
not gonna go into a
gonna get a
session a big
chess
ass piece for
piece.
like $200. No, like
Yeah.
and plus you find the right one and it's gonna be on you forever. So it's like I would rather pay a good amount
Right. For something that
Yeah.
you like, that you
Something
always
that'll be
look,
good.
you'll
Look
enjoy
good
looking.
forever.
because I know a lot of people that grew up and like started getting like little tiny ones at
Yeah.
like 16, 17, like and like they just look dumb and they're like, yeah, I shouldn't have done this.
Regret that one.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you
like me
know.
with this one. I want to cover
Are
it
you gonna
up.
get tatted more?
I want to cover up my stomach tattoo. That shit looks like shit.
Does it?
Yeah, yeah. It's hella small.
Small? Like it doesn't go across?
It's like.
Show the camera.
You want to see it?
Yeah, bro. Okay.
Yeah. It's looking
You want to
like-
make it bigger.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I
I was
feel
supposed to
it.
get it shaded and everything, but that shit hurt too much. So I tapped out. I was like, I'm good, bro. Just fucking do the line work.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Really?
Dude, I was like,
That affects me too. How does it feel for you guys?
That shit
How's your
hurts.
guys'
I don't like
pain
needles.
tolerance?
I don't
That,
like needles.
I'm sure that hurt like a
stomach
bitch.
rocker. Ooh,
Fuck that.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
that shit. It was a single needle
My
the whole
most
time
painful
too.
tattoo was definitely the one I have here. This hurt right here because it got close to the bone area.
Yeah.
And then I always say that these small ones right here in the inner,
I feel like anything in her hurts.
just because they were, I don't know if it's because I focused on them more because they were little, and I knew it was gonna be a quick session.
Yeah.
That it kind of hurt a little bit, but I don't know. I want to get more, but I just haven't really one, money, like, throw money for a tattoo, like Miguel was saying, is a lot, but also like that shit's gonna be on your body like
Right.
when you're rotting
Forever.
and you're 60. Like,
Yep.
it's gonna
How-
look like shit at some point.
Danny, I feel like that cobweb on your knee fucking hurt like
That
hell.
was the worst. That's
Oh,
the
it
worst
looks like
tattoo.
the most
Hell yeah.
painful
the
shit
worst
in the world.
tattoo I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
How long was that sesh?
Like 2 hours.
Damn.
But so he's the same one that did my panther.
Nice.
We were doing it, and I thought like this was gonna hurt more, the outside, but as soon as you got to the actual middle of the bone, man, it was horrible. It was horrible. He did the outline. He was like, dude, like we could wait another sesh, and I was like, nah, dude, like
Fuck
I'm
it.
already in pain. Like fuck it, we'll just
finish
do
it.
it. Just finish
Finish
it. So he's shading, and it hurt, but I don't know.
You going to your arms ever or not yet?
I have some. I don't think I'm gonna do my forearms ever.
No.
No, I'll just keep it like to where the cutoff of the sleeve is.
Nice. Hell yeah.
And then I got my shorts. So, but it's like I rarely wear shorts.
I want to do the sticker slap shit all over my arms at some point soon.
Like
The what?
Header. What's the inspo? The guy Jeremy Allen White
Drake and Chef Bear.
on the bear. Yeah.
The what?
Drake. Oh, Drake does have.
Yeah, Drake has them too.
What is it?
Like just like random ass tattoos slapped all over your arms.
That's how my legs are.
Yeah, but yours are big pieces though. He has
Oh, like little
small
ones.
ones?
They got like little shit.
Smaller shit.
Small ones.
Even though I got like a big ass piece on mine. It trips me out. This was my first tattoo.
That was your first tattoo?
Yeah, and I got it all done in one day.
So,
Yeah. Shout out compa. Oh, no, carnal. Sorry, he went by carnal. That's what I call him.
nah, I just.
That's the bro. Hey, from Mexico City, actually, rapping all this up. He's from Mexico City too.
Did you see Kirch's flames?
Yeah.
That shit's gnarly, bro. I can't believe you got that. It's
I can.
insane. I think it looks good. I was telling
Yeah.
her, I think it matches the rest
That
of
definitely matches them for sure.
Oh, 100%.
his little style, you know. And then the Betty Boop came out nice too.
That was sick.
That shit's
was
sick.
nice.
Betty
You got like a Betty
got a
Boop,
Betty
like
Boop.
pin-up style.
Where?
On his forearm
Oh,
right here.
damn, all big.
It's big. It is big, actually.
Damn.
That motherfucker's crazy.
That food's been on one.
Muchas gracias por escucharnos a hoy.
You want to close this out?
Gracias por
Close it out.
visitarnos en el callejón.
Bet.
Thank you, Danny.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you, Nico. Gracias, Daniel. Gracias,
Yeah.
Nico.
Nicolás.
Nicolás. You
Send,
guys got anything to
send,
say? I don't know.
follow us on our socials at the Alley Podcast. We're on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and send us mailbag. We want to get more mailbag questions from you guys if you guys have anything.
Síganos en Instagram, en Twitter, o no, ya se llama X.
X.
Y mándenos correo, por favor, con preguntas.
Correo
Muchas
electrónico.
gracias.
Thanks, guys.
Váyanse
Appreciate
mucho
you.
a la verga.
Episode 10. That was something a wrestler would say.